Hello my friends, and welcome to what I'm calling the Altermittent Fasting documentary, vlog, video, whatever you'd like to call it nowadays. My name is Raleigh, and I absolutely love to experiment with different dieting lifestyles, and this dieting lifestyle has been the best by far. Over the past couple years now, I've been experimenting with different types of dieting styles, more so on the fasting side of things, block fasting, intermittent fasting, and I'm just trying to see what works the best for my body to be optimal. So you're probably wanting to know, what does intermittent fasting mean? It's just a silly term that I created to explain this style of fasting. We've all heard of intermittent fasting, we've all heard of alternate day fasting. What I wanted to do was combine the two like this. Basically what you do is take a whole day and night and just do fasting, like no eating during the day, no eating at night, and then the next day you eat, but you have to pretend it's like a regular intermittent fasting day where you push your meal back more towards the end of the day. So when I thought to make this video, I decided I didn't want to just dabble in this for a few days. I want to actually give myself a challenge and come to a firm conclusion on whether this is something sustainable, whether it works for my body or not. And what I decided to do was just go all out and say, I'm gonna do this for a month. I cover what I'm doing, how I'm feeling as the days are going by. I also try to fill in a few health and wellness tips that I've learned along the way that have been very beneficial to me and others. I like to kind of bring you into my life a little bit and show you what I do like for work and what I do day to day, my activities, what I like to eat, what I like to drink, etc. Also within this video I put some fun little B-roll action sections in there that really helped me gain video editing skills and helped me to think of what I can do in future videos. So I hope this video is entertaining for you. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it. So here we are at the start. It is Sunday, July 1st. It is day 1, and it is raining. I was originally going to do this inside, but my family's inside, and that'd be strange if I'm just talking like this with my family inside. Today is intermittent fasting day. I'm going to be going the whole day until about 6 or 7 p.m., and I will have my one meal for the day. I like to do my intermittent fasting meal later in the day. Some people like to do it earlier. I'm not a breakfast person. I can't do it earlier. When I eat early in the day, it just makes me feel sluggish. It also makes me feel like I want to eat all day, so it's just a bad situation. And so I'm going to be starting off my day with, you guessed it, water. So throughout this video, I'll be giving you little tidbits and health facts and updates as to what I'm doing. I'm still going to be as active throughout this video as I always am. I'm a very active person. Hopefully the rain lets up so I can film some activity outside without getting all wet. Maybe the next clip will be of that. Alright, so that was a fun session of trampolining. Always remember to stay active. So let's get back into fasting. I first learned about fasting from Dr. Robert Kassar right here on YouTube. He is my biggest idol in all of health and wellness, hands down. My dog's barking. He holds a retreat in Hawaii called the Terrain Modification Retreat. You have to start out the retreat by doing a 7-day distilled water fast. And the reason why he starts them out with fasting is that it's such a powerful thing if you want to get healthy again. You almost have to be on a block of just drinking water to clear out all this junk that's been stored up in your body for so long. You'd be surprised at how much junk your body can store in it at one time. I mean, why do we think we need to eat 3 large meals a day, sometimes more, every single day? We're eating them faster than our body can digest. It causes a lot of inflammation, a lot of toxicity, especially if you're eating processed food. It's my cat playing over there. He likes to catch dragonflies right out of the air. Anyways, and what keeps all this going? Are we actually hungry? Our body is hungry because it's starved of nutrition. If we think we need to eat that much, we're eating too much of the wrong things. We're eating too many processed, dried out, just crummy things that do nothing for our body. It just stores up, turns into body fat, turns into toxicity. When our cells get too much toxicity, what happens? They become cancerous. We don't need to eat as much as we think we do. I mean, there's people out there eating like 3 to 7 meals a day, bodybuilders and stuff. It's so unhealthy. It's so bad for you. You take the average person, they can go weeks without eating. Literally, they can go weeks without eating. The most I've done was a 4-day fast. I could have went a lot longer, but I just kept telling myself that I was gonna eat again after day 4, so I did. So am I saying that I'm the most healthy and perfect person in the world? I'm definitely not. All I am is a student who keeps trying and applying different techniques to better myself and hopefully better those around me. And I think I'm on a pretty good track. I'm really hoping that this experiment, intermittent fasting, is beneficial to me. Maybe it could be a new lifestyle, and I'm hoping the results from it can be very beneficial to you too. Good morning. It is day 2. Today is just fasting day. Brought myself some water. About to go to work. Gonna take you guys with me. Film some stuff there. Show you what I do. Today all I took was my digestive enzyme. If you take those on an empty stomach during fasting, it helps get rid of bad bacteria. It breaks down yeast, mold, fungus, candida, everything like that. All the stuff that you want to be getting rid of. So yeah, I work at a metal recycling scrapyard. It is a lot of hard work here. Every day, outside in the weather, no matter what it is, lifting heavy things like batteries, motors, and other big heavy things of steel and whatnot. People bring in their scrap metal and they get paid for it. My job is to make sure it gets to the right container it needs to be in, and when we get a full load, we have to load it up on the truck to get it sent out to Minneapolis. Maybe we'll get some action shots today.
She's like an animal, it's in her blood. She'll turn every shade into dust, into dust, into dust. Like the wind is free, like the wind is free. She's a perfect love. It's a joy, what is it? Watch it turn
I'm done with the work day. I'm gonna go pick up a gallon jug of water at the store and then head home and do some editing on this video. To the store. So day 2 has been pretty good. It's about 6 o'clock. Hanging out with the cats outside. wanted to talk to you guys more about what else I take during my fasting days. Aside from water, I use apple cider vinegar, raw apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, and stevia in my water to make it taste really good, but also it's really healthy for you, and it doesn't break the fast because it has no calories. I take my digestive enzymes to help break down bad bacteria during the day, probiotics to help reestablish healthy gut flora. It is an extremely good thing to have a high quality probiotic. The standard diet in America, our gut flora, we have such an imbalance in our system, and reestablishing the good kind of bacteria is going to change everything. It boosts your immune system, increases your serotonin levels. 95% of your serotonin is produced in your gut. The sad thing is, there's not that many companies that are doing probiotics the right way. They touch your saliva, they're dead. You take them out of the refrigerator, they get warm, they're dead. They touch your stomach acid, they're dead. The ones that I take were one of the first to market that actually has a patented technology that surrounds each probiotic until it reaches your small intestine. They're protected in a plant-based fat coating, and fat doesn't digest in your stomach. It doesn't break down until it's in your small intestine. So, therefore, the probiotics, sorry, my cats are distracting me. The probiotics make it to where they can start colonizing, to where they can reproduce and make you healthy again. My cat found a mouse and he's playing with it. I'm probably going to end up saving it because I don't like to see things being killed. I know it's what cats are supposed to do. They're supposed to catch mice and stuff, but I like to save lives too. Well, good morning. It is day 3, about 7:45 a.m., and I love fasting. I feel great. I have a lot of mental clarity, a lot of energy. Heading off to work. We'll update later. Done with work. It was another hard-working, hot, sticky day. Tonight, I decided I'm going to have some Subway, and I also just picked up one of these from our local co-op. It is living coconut yogurt. So, very probiotic. Good for the gut. Tip time. How many of you drink carbonated beverages? I drink carbonated beverages sometimes, but they're not, the ones with corn syrup and artificial flavors and whatnot. The tip, anyways, is don't drink a carbonated beverage 2 hours before or after a meal. I learned this tip from Dr. Joel Wallach because it neutralizes your stomach acid and it makes it hard to absorb nutrients. Adding nuts to my sub sandwich. I put nuts in everything. So this is what this yogurt looks like. It's pretty much a kombucha yogurt. I'm going to mix in a pre-workout with it, because why not? Okay, let's try it out. That's ridiculously good. Like, my cat would probably eat it. It is the 4th of July. Do you guys like this little calendar thing? It was my great-grandma's. I don't know how old it is, but it's pretty old. Anyways, it's another fasting day. Got my water right here. It looks like pee because there's a apple cider vinegar and a 0-calorie drink mix in it, but that's all right as long as it's not pee. I am very focused, feeling very clear. I'm just feeling healthy. On the 4th of July, I usually just hang about town and see who I run into. I usually run into a lot of old friends, and it's nice to see them. But first, what I wanted to talk to you about is a book that I've been reading. There was a society called the Essenes a couple thousand years ago, and they were a very, very spiritually evolved group of people, and one of the things that they practiced on a regular basis was fasting for mental clarity and optimal health. So I'm going to share just a little piece of that book with you. The Gospel of Love and Peace Originally, I was going to take a page or two and read it, but that'd take too long for this video. It's going to be a long video anyways. So what I'm going to do is just speak about what resonates with me in that book when it comes to mental and physical health and the simplicity of achieving that. So look all around you. Mother Earth. Her breath is our breath. It's the best breath we can take, the wind. Mother Earth's blood is our blood. Water. Pure water. It comes down from the sky. That's the best water we can have. Mother Earth's bones are our bones. Minerals. If we are nutritionally deficient and we add the right minerals to our diet, you're going to feel it right away, same day, because our body is a really, really smart system. Whatever raw materials it needs and it acquires, it's going to do exactly what it's supposed to do. Make sure you're supplementing. So what kind of things do I take on an almost daily basis? Well, there's Beyond Tangy Tangerine from Longevity, 90 essential nutrients. I take my pre plus probiotics. Prebiotics are the foods for probiotics, and probiotics are the healthy gut bacteria that keep your immune system strong. Digest well, chewable enzymes. If you take these with your food, it helps break it down a lot better and helps you absorb the nutrients. Plant-based pre-workout. I love these things because they taste so good, especially the mango one. And when I feel like I want to get a little extra protein and fiber, I'll take a little bit of hemp protein. Or some days I might make a meal replacement shake. One of the coolest things about fasting, and I think the main reason why it's kind of a trend right now, is because it helps you lose weight. Whenever I fast, my abs start to come out, and it's a pretty cool feeling. But I think from this Altermittent Fasting thing that I'm trying, that it might be a way to achieve abs year-round, most likely. So we'll see if I have a ripped, solid washboard of abs at the end of the month. Just taking a long walk downtown right now. I'm around the college area now. And holy crap, do I need to even out these tan lines. Should we see what's going on out at the carnival?
I'm so happy.
Hello, day 5 is here. Feeling great, losing weight. I want to let you guys know that when you're fasting, once in a while you may feel a little bit of lightheadedness or tingling in your legs. Take some sea salt, wash it down. It might be bitter, but it works. There are certain minerals in there that help with that. And today, it looks like I got some new shoes that I ordered. Let's take a look at them. These shoes are called Gravity Defier. And the reason I get these shoes is because by this view you can see they have built-in springs in the heels. But right now I want to try these guys out. I'm running in my first half marathon this October, so these are really nice. These are nice to have for that. So I went for a run for a mile as I waited for my car to get an oil change. I went to our co-op to get some more coconut yogurt, and they had some organic peas for sample, but I'm not eating them yet because I'm intermittent fasting and I have self-control, so I'm gonna wait. I'm honestly having a really tough time finishing tonight's meal. I kind of forgot that when you don't eat, your stomach, it kind of shrinks and gets smaller, but I feel good, and it just means I'm becoming more efficient and the way I want to be. I don't need to stuff my face every day with unnecessary things to slow me down. I'm even gonna have to save my super awesome coconut yogurt for later. Who wants to help me finish my garbanzo beans and nuts mix? Is that a weird dish? I think most people probably think that's a weird dish. Garbanzo beans, mixed nuts, veganese, and cayenne pepper. I don't think a lot of people eat that. It's a weird dish, but it's good. I might be having a challenge here pretty soon because over the next few days, me and my brother are going to Utah for his national taekwondo tournament. So I'm gonna see what it's like traveling doing this diet. Other times that I've traveled, I would always just end up splurging, and I'd come back all bloated and fat, and I would be like, great, now I have to work all this off again. Traveling usually hasn't been that great to me with the diet, but I think I can handle this one. I'm on a pretty good roll.
I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Arrived in Utah. My brother is doing weigh-ins, just hanging out. Me and my brother's friends here. This mall is awesome. So today's a fasting day. Not gonna eat anything, but I did take a pre-workout. It's probably just gonna be a pretty chill day, a lot of walking. That's about it. So I want you to take a look at this. These are the salt flats in Utah. A lot of salt out there. Is that a dry piece? Well, my brother didn't win the tournament, but he is still really happy that he got to set the goal to be at nationals and he made it. So it's pretty cool. It's all about the experience. So now we're gonna go have some vegan ice cream.
What you have to do is come to a place like this.
So getting a triple scoop ice cream was not a very good idea, and I regret it. Don't get a triple scoop and eat it within 10 minutes just because you fasted all day. Not a good idea. It hurts. We're in a hotel. There's a really, really tiny little gym right here. Gonna do some lifting. I'm really liking intermittent fasting so far. My tone is really starting to pop out. It's awesome.
Really defined.
Abs are getting better. I want to know so far, what do you guys think? Have I brought you valuable information? Have I helped you in some way? Have I maybe inspired you to try something new, to try a new dieting lifestyle, to be more active? Have I done a good job with the video editing? It's my first time doing all of this, so please let me know how I'm doing. So what do you do when you're on a really long drive and you're feeling lazy and you want to work out? So what I do is I just do leg lifts the whole time. It might seem easy at first, but it can give you a pretty good workout. Do them. So previous to this, in order to achieve a good-looking six-pack, I would have to fast for 3 to 4 days, and then I could only keep it on for like 3 to 4 more days after that, just because I would get back into my eating every day type of schedule, even though I was intermittent fasting a lot, it was still hard to, keep the structure. But with this, altermittent fasting, they're just staying there and they're getting better. Oh, there's Catter. Do you have any advice? Oh, there's a little meow in there. If you guys can understand it, take his advice. Anyways, it is what it is, and it's good. Don't ever let anybody tell you that this type of dieting is unhealthy for you, because I can't even describe how it makes one feel. You just feel clear. You have a better mental focus. You have more energy. It's exciting. I look forward to my fasting days, like my full fasting days where I don't eat anything. Like if I were eating today, I'd be so excited for tomorrow because I don't eat. And I'm excited right now because it's a day that I'm not eating. I know that all sounds weird, but it's true. I'm feeling really awesome. So if you're doing this with me, keep doing it. It's awesome. I also like drinking these Bang drinks. This is the only thing that I'll ever have that has some artificial flavor in it. Some of them don't have it in there, but most of them do, which is kind of a downfall. But they're good. Want a Bang? Talking about the drinks, you perverts. July 11th, just got done with work. Oh, it was a hard working day. I'm not just tired because of the hard work, it's just freaking humid out here in Minnesota. Lots of moisture in the air, a lot of sun today, rained a little bit, just sticky, nasty feeling. Anyways, I was just at the store and I was gonna get something that I traditionally get, a yogurt that is dairy free, but it has added sugar in it. And I went up to it today and I just felt this automatic non-hunger for it, like an anti-craving for it. And I just went away from it. See, what fasting does is it changes your gut bacteria, for the better. There are sugar-eating bacteria that are now a lot less in my body. Sorry for the lack of words. It's tired out. But yeah, there's a whole lot less of the bad bacteria now. I can feel it. I can definitely feel it. I'm so much more clear. I just wanted to mention that real quick, that your cravings will change as you're doing this. It's pretty cool. You start to crave a lot healthier things. It's awesome. So this is what day 11 is looking like here. I like it. It's Sunday, July 15th, and we are in Spring Lake Park, Minnesota, and we are having a big potluck day party type of day at the park here, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's also my birthday. Fun time so far, hanging up in the tree. Just won our first game of cornhole. We're in a tournament right now. Played some volleyball earlier. Really fun, active day. just because I'm such a picky eater, I can't eat what everybody else is eating, but I got lettuce and tomatoes and some protein balls. That's pretty good, I think. Well, I have a dick of a job today. So that dumpster just dumped, and I have to go through all these different metals in here, separate them, and weigh them. Long day.
You fuckers! That's what they're gonna make you go like dumb son of a bitch. You're gonna quit.
Saturday, July 20th. It is an intermittent fasting day, and before that, I'm gonna do some skateboarding. I haven't skateboarded in a year, so this should be interesting. See if I still got it. And Shantae is filming me.
You used to call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love. And I know when that hotline bling, that can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline bling, that can only mean one thing. Ever since I left the city, you got a reputation for yourself now. Everybody knows that I feel left out. Girl, you got me down, you got me stressed out. Cause ever since I left the city, you started wearing less and going out more. Glasses of champagne out on the dance floor, hanging with some girls I've never seen before. You used to call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone.
Never underestimate your hydration. I definitely didn't drink enough water before this. If you notice in nature and in our plant-based foods, symmetrical designs in their cellular structure, they call it the golden ratio. Anyways, it lines up perfectly with our DNA. Stuff out in nature is what we're supposed to be eating. We're not supposed to mangle it up and heat it and dry it until it's to a crisp. The absolute best thing for you, raw plants. Here at Warp Tour, the very last Warp Tour, it is July 22nd. Hardly got any sleep because we got back so late from Warp Tour, but I'll be alright. I just wanted to say that no matter if I'm losing sleep, no matter how hard I work, that the fasting really isn't affecting my ability on anything. It's just completely normal now. Like, I don't even feel like I skip a day when I skip a day anymore. It's just normal. It doesn't affect anything. It's going great. It'll feel weird almost to not be doing this anymore. I'm really considering doing this for the long term. So when I was at Warped Tour, I got like actual sunburn for the first time. Feels like somebody keeps on sticking a frying pan on my stomach. You see that? It hurts. Got some on my forehead too. Hat is a must today. I've heard that sunburn doesn't actually come from our skin cells burning. It comes from microbes on our skin that are burning. Therefore, our skin starts to get burnt because they're burning. So it just means that we need to try to keep our skin as clean as possible, which is hard working at a scrapyard. I'm not going to work here for much longer. Here we are on July 25th. I am done with work today. Actually, I just put in my month's notice at the scrapyard job. The boss is he doesn't like it too much because I was a very good asset to his work there. Now he has to find somebody to replace me, which won't be easy. I'm a good worker. So I'm about to go to the gym for my first time this month. Got my pre-workouts. I think we'll have some fun. I'm probably not going to shoot a whole scene for it, but I'm going to work on some abs, chest, maybe a little bit of back and arms. Just do some simple stuff since I haven't been there in a while. Don't want to make myself too sore for tomorrow. Yeah, that's it for now. Everything is going good. Altermittent fasting just feels like normal. Back from the gym, got an awesome workout. Feels good. Can't believe that this was the first time like this year that I've even went to the gym. Sometimes it's just hard to find the time to do the things that you really like to do when there's so much busyness going on in your life. Like if you got to work your 8 to 5 or 9 to 5, then you feel drained after that. It sucks trying to, get your body to go to the gym, especially if your whole job is pretty much a workout. Anyways, I felt kind of pumped today because I had put in my month's notice at my really busy job, so I'm just trying to get into the groove right now so I don't have to wait and get into the groove after it. It's always better to start where you stand instead of wait. I feel really good today, and I know it's because I had my workout last night. So if you're someone who's out of the gym now and you want to get back in, you just got to get back in. It makes you feel good. It's one of the best things, I think, for mind and body therapy. So guys, we're here nearing the end. We're in our final 3 days of the intermittent fasting, and I'd have to say, if you're considering doing it, just do it. It's one of the best ways to practice self-control, probably one of the best ways to balance out your gut bacteria, to transform your microbiome into a more healthy, a more functioning one. You just automatically start to know when your gut is feeling happier because you'll feel happier. Remember a tip from earlier in this video, I said 95% of your serotonin, which is the happy chemical, is produced within your gut. So was this easy? Not 100% easy, but since I was already practicing fasting before, it was really no big deal. But for somebody who's never done anything like this before, you're probably going to feel like you're going to want to give up, especially, the first couple days that you start it, just because your body's not used to something like that. It's used to the habits that you've developed, prior to it. But I promise, when you do this, when you start to transform your body, you are going to feel happier, you are going to have more energy, and you're going to have a lot more mental clarity, and you're going to be able to help other people do the same after they see what success you've had. And with only a few days left, I know that I'm going to complete it, and that feels great to me. It always feels great when you can accomplish a goal that you set out to accomplish and not give up when it gets hard or when it gets uncomfortable. So let me know if it's something that you're considering doing too. So, it is July 30th, down to my last couple days of this, and yesterday I decided to do a little experiment, a good and bad experiment. So I decided, what if I eat a whole bunch, like all day, if it'll level out the next day and be back to normal. So yesterday I started out with a large thin crust pizza, a veggie pizza of course, from Papa Murphy's. I had a yogurt, a couple nut bars, a couple more nut bars, another yogurt, a small can of peanuts, and I think a couple other things. Oh yeah, I had a salad. When I ate them, when I was done eating for the day, I didn't feel bad at all. I had 4,000 calories yesterday. Of course, when I woke up, I felt a little bit sluggish, and I still kind of do right now, but I have the strangest feeling that everything will level out by tomorrow since I'm fasting all day today. We'll see. As you can tell, I'm a little bit bloated here. So wow, the last day is here. It is Tuesday, July 31st, and made it all the way through the month. Didn't cheat on my no-eat days, did not eat anything, and I'm very happy that I did it. Altogether, I lost 13 pounds. That was probably within the first 2 weeks, and I've been able to keep it off. I kept it at a steady level. The other day I did eat 4,000 calories, and I was feeling pretty bloated and a little bit upset in my stomach, but that seems to be gone now already, and I'm back down to the weight. So even if you binge a little bit one of the days, it doesn't really seem to matter. Just make sure you're not binging on unhealthy stuff. But all in all, this whole thing has went over really, really good, and I couldn't be happier with it, and I recommend it to everyone. It's really powerful when you're consistent with something. I ever so casually lost 16 pounds this month. Didn't think that I would, didn't think that I had 16 to lose, but I did, and I feel great, and it's only from alternate day fasting, which just means eating every other day. We don't need to eat every day. And this was an experiment that I just did myself for the month of July, just because I am familiar with doing some fasting. I've been doing it for 2 years, where I do a 2 to 4 day fast the first weekend of every month, and I just wanted to do something different to experiment with myself, and this has been the best fasting health mind experiment that I've ever done. Here's the results from before and after. Well, my friends, here we are at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching it. I hope you learned something. Let me know if you try it and what kind of results you get. I bet they'll be similar. And stomp on that like button if you liked it, and leave suggestions in the box. I love trying new things. Let me know what you want me to try in the comments. Thank you very much.